Hello, everybody. Welcome to another segment, number three, in fact, of Gaming with Blockchain for this week. I'm your host, Chikin You, and we're on to our planet. Now, remember, I've been talking about the previous episodes and all the glitches and experience of many users have been having in the last couple of days, and I'm just going to share with that. This is this was one of my challenges earlier this week, where we had to unstake all the abundance from the alien worlds taken off our planet staking rewards. And that's fine. I mean, thankfully, too, someone had posted that the NFT Hive had a way to do this in the one big, huge bulk process, which saved a ton of time because, yes, we all know Wax's captcha has been anything but and everything to say frustrating to say the least. And don't, as I said, don't get me wrong. I understand why it's there, but doesn't mean I have to like it. So what has that caused? I haven't been able to craft anything. It's been awful, and I usually want to try to craft at least once a week or once every 2 weeks once I gather enough aether. And this week I haven't. And what has been happening? So many things have been discovered, like shit. Shit was discovered, and I couldn't do shit because all this kind of shit was happening. Yes, I'm throwing in all the puns all the time because it's quite disappointing. Thankfully, some of the elements have been crafted. Uh, some of the items I needed to craft or have been crafted. I just now have to go through the our tools, in which we're going to do now, and I'm going to cross fingers that everything processes really well because this is what I'm going to go after. We're going to watch this one right now. I'm going to try it, and we're going to pray. Not that I believe I'm not religious or anything, but let's see if this proves to be a lot smoother of an experience than it had been earlier this week. And I usually don't do this online because you've seen you've seen this episode before, but I'm just saying too that yes, there's everyone's experiencing at some point somehow all the gaming glitches that have been mentioned across the board. This is nothing new. So let's see what it says in terms of allowing me to complete this craft. Would I be able to do that? And it says I don't have enough aether. Well, that means it's not recognizing the elements that I already have in place, which means I have to do all this manually. Oh my god. Look at all this that has to be done. So, needless to say, I'm not doing this online. I'm going to try to do this the old fashioned way, and hopefully it works out. Because it's unfortunate that it just didn't work the way it should have. So I need to make three aisles and one C. Um, I have to find out what I have in my inventory, do my comparisons, and build it from there. So I'm just saying, c'est la vie, right? It's what had kind of glitched out, and um, I don't even, it looks like I got part of the aether back. It just, we'll see. But in the meantime, I'm looking at the lands. I know someone had posted if you wanted to do a swap. I haven't been. I've been trying to reply, and it seems to be create an error to do so. So I haven't been able to reply back and say, well, yeah, sure. If you have a comparable land to swap, we can do that. But I'll be searching around as well in case you've already found somebody to suit your required needs. And I haven't been because of the issues as well. Again, just like in the game, trying to take advantage of all the benefits that we can. Um, Catacombs, I have some stuff to stake here as well. I want to add to it. Uh, Uplift, we'll look into that in a second. I haven't crafted anything new, so I don't have any new items to add from the Art Planet category. Alien Worlds I took away certain items, and I do have some other NFTs, but they're not on the list, which is fine. Like I said, I didn't buy them to put on the list. I purchased them because I just like the project. So we'll see how the gameplay continues. I think it's getting exciting. I think a lot of people just like I said, there's so many new things that are being crafted. Um, gold was crafted. Let's look at the price of gold. Gold now to create, and it's 142 only because it's 21 million point six Aether to construct that nice little puppy. So if we look on Tom Cub and see if we find gold, and there's your gold. That's your fantastic gold piece right there, number 10 for 2100 US. So it's clearly not impossible. You just got to wait it out, build build accordingly, and hopefully you can hit that mark when needed. So I'm going to try to do this manually. This will probably be a nice long nighter, and hopefully I'll have something to post and say, okay, look, it was successful. It worked out, but I'll be definitely going the long route. And cross fingers where that's concerned. So I'm liking the game. They did the pair up with Uplift, so that's now being developed nicely, and we're going to be talking about Uplift in just a moment after this episode's done. And so like everything, everybody, just take time and be patient on how everything's unfolding. Remember, these games are less than a year for the most part. That would have been advertising and discussing, with the exception to Upland. Upland's been around for maybe year, 2 years, uh, give or take, and these other guys just come in just a little later. So everyone's going through the growing pains, and you just have to ride the wave, right? Um, Oh yes, and last thing I want to mention is that they did say that there were some scamming attempts that are happening through Simple Market. So do pay attention to that. If you are doing any trades with Simple Market, you want to go through the swap option, not and they have a warning here, not the buy option. People remember, this is technology, so people are going to try to find ways to circumvent and compromise contracts. So really pay attention. Don't get so excited because it's so cheap and it's so new. Oh my God, look at it! You have to kind of, if it's too good to be true, then probably it is. Just pay attention. Just pause for a second and go, okay, is this really a valid purchase? Is a valid client or customer or vendor? Like you would do on eBay, you would do on Amazon. You just want to take that few seconds and just go, let me just review this a little bit better. And then I say, then, like as I said, happy collecting and gaming. Just pay attention, everybody. Okay. So until next time, again, thank you for following and sharing. I'm just providing these little insights and hoping that everybody has their experience and they're enjoying it. And if you discover something, if you discovered gold or shit, please let me know. How was that feeling? And tell me if you found anything that you're quite proud of. And so until then, take care, and we'll touch base